start up with the exterior. Got a couple things first before I take it inside. My name is Kevin Meyer. I'm the safety manager for the company. And like I said, I just have a couple things. I'm going to slip right in. First thing, I'll make sure everybody's signed in for me. And I also like you to wear some safety glasses. So if you look at those, if you wear glasses, you want to get the larger ones that go over your glasses. You don't get the smaller ones. And then a couple other things. Lead you out to our rally point, which is right outside out front. Right in the middle of a tornado. I think it happened today, but if we do, we'll announce it over the loudspeaker, and we'll go to our tornado shelter, which is the spec gas lab. A couple other quick things. We do have forklifts running around inside the building, so there will be some forklift traffic. We have the right of way, but we do want to make sure that they see us because maybe we get like the other thing you may hear is the sound of venting gas, the nature of how we store some of our liquid product as it goes to the gaseous state. It vents off, and the cylinders are designed to do that, so that's normal, so if you hear that, no alarm. That's really all I got. Feel free to ask lots of questions, and if you don't have any for me right now, I'll lead you to our first checkpoint.
That's why my name is Normat.
I'd like to introduce you to Linda Stanley. She's our CEO and co-owner of the company. And with you.
Okay. First off, thank you for coming to tour ELMO here on National Manufacturers Day. We really appreciate the interest. Tell you a little bit about our company. We were founded in 1913 by my grandfather and great-grandfather, Dio and Henry J. Flores. We sell a lot of different products. Our corporate name is ELMO Products Company, but we sell under the names of ELMO Medical Gases, ELMO Specialty Gases, ELMO Propane. In addition to all these different kinds of gases, we sell industrial equipment, we sell industrial supplies, we service industrial equipment. We have a lot of different types of customers, both large and small. We have customers like ADM, St. John's Hospital, Mallinckrodt Pharmaceuticals, and then we have, in addition to that, local area farmers and manufacturers, school districts, hobbyists, just all residential propane users. So we have a wide diversity in our customers. We love all of our customers, and we have 9 locations in central, southern Illinois, and northeast Missouri. So you'll learn a little bit more as you come in here for the rest of our tour about our products and how we get them ready for sale and distribution. Thank you.
Prepare and know everybody. Welcome, thanks for coming. It's 40,000 square feet, 10,000 in the office and the showroom that we'll see at the end, 30,000 feet here. Coming down here, over this way is all welding supplies. So hard goods, welding equipment, welders, pliers, gloves, helmets, all stuff that we buy and sell. Everything on the other 2/3 parts that go in gas cylinder manufacturing. That's the manufacturing part of it. Really. Putting small gas into different sizes of cylinders. So from here we're just going to walk the plant out to the back and work our way back to the product here and what we do.
done it for cylinders for years and years, but not this. Over here we've got nitrogen, argon, oxygen, CO2, nitrous oxide, and helium. These three are the atmospheric products that we buy it from. They pull it from the air. So the atmosphere is 21% oxygen, 78% nitrogen. They chill the air down at 297 below zero. The oxygen liquefies. Gasifies at 321 below zero. The nitrogen liquefies. The other 1% is where the argon comes from. Right? So if we had a bucket of liquid nitrogen here that would boil, like water boiled 321 below zero. So it just keeps sitting there boiling like crazy. It could be the middle of February, freezing outside, and still going to boil like crazy. There's a difference between 320 below and zero. So these are like giant thermos pops. So there's a cylinder inside an outer cylinder. Cylinder inside with a vacuum and insulation outer. It's all designed to keep that cold liquid cold to keep it from evaporating. So it will lose about 0.5% a day. So if that liquid nitrogen doesn't get used, it'll build up pressure, make a noise like it's heard, and then wait a while, build up more pressure, and do it again in the course of a couple months. So
You want to sell it quickly so you're not losing the product.
you got to have steady, continual use, yeah. So the high pressure cylinders will keep a long time, but the liquid will not keep. It's like coated. Or gone. So we go from these liquid cylinders to silver cans with some liquid cylinders. And directly from that cylinder into one of these, if we're still in the high pressures, which is a gas, not a liquid, then we run it through these vaporizers. Same as with kind of a heat exchanger. It'll take that liquid, convert it to a vapor, and then you pump it into the cylinder. So one of these is the equivalent of about 20 of these high pressures. So, but if your usage is intermittent, you might want the high pressures because they'll keep forever. But if your usage is real steady, then the liquid might be better used. So. And then argon comes to about 1%, and it's largely used as a shielding gas for MIG welding. So wire welding, you got to keep that arc from being contaminated by nitrogen or oxygen. So you shield it in argon, makes the weld not brittle. Nitrogen will add brittleness and the weld will crack. So it's just a shielding gas. It's got some other uses, but that's the main use. So I mentioned nitrous oxide, but I can't mention that without drag racing coming into the thing. The Patty's benefit. Our nitrous is used for medical reasons, laughing gas. But some people add sulfur dioxide to it and inject it in the race cars so they can go 300 miles an hour in under 4 seconds.
If they're really good.
I didn't know anything about drag racing until the last couple of months.
He's learned a lot.
So that's kind of it for out here. We'll go inside. Jim Clifton can talk to you a little bit about how we drill into cylinders, and we'll continue the tour after that in a second. It's like a byproduct of natural gas production. They keep it in giant salt mines underneath earth, so they're in a mine. But it's a natural resource. It's like when it's gone, it's gone. You don't pull helium out of the air. Yeah. Government controls it, so there was no guide. There was a kind of the perfect storm where there was some shortage over in here, and one mine went down, and so there was less, and then everybody jumped in the bandwagon, started raising the price, and then went out thinking kind of set itself, and then after a year or so, it kind of set up.
Okay.
So they make the nitrogen and oxygen separated,
Okay.
air separation facility, like there's one in Granite
Not
City.
taking in here now.
No, it just comes in a tanker.
Okay.
Fill it.
Personally, I wish I could be.
Oh, okay.
What a thrill.
Oh, yeah, right?
Ooh, wow.
My favorite part of takeoff on an airplane.
Yeah. Riding a square
Oh my God.
Cryogenic liquid that's in our fuel tank. They run through the vaporizer, and from the vaporizer it turns into a gas. So our fuel plant through the lines that we have up around the ceiling. And if you hear in the background, there's a pump running, and we're doing compressing the gas, put it in the cylinder. The volume of cylinders like this one right here, you know, if you can imagine that of gas being compressed. As we're going, make sure we stop and check everything that we're doing. Make sure that when you turn it on, you have a consistent quality product. Just sustain your life. But for whatever reason, we were prescribed the oxygen. This end of our island is for medical use. So we fill medical cylinders. The other side is industrial. We have separate pumps. We don't have any cross-contamination. Down here we've got nitrogen, argon, and then we get into the mixed gases where you get components you mix them together if it's in a welding application. That the different types of material thicknesses, you might have to have a different components of CO2 or argon helium into it. So, this Still Island is all completely automated and made by Alcoa. The Alcoa system, like I said, it's a touchpad down there. Of course, the guy doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on. There's always something happening there. There's either a venting, a vacuuming, or filling that's happening right now. In the medical field, FDA dictates what color they have to be. Yeah, and we kind of adapted that to our industrial, but obviously the best thing is always read the label. What it is. Sure. And maybe the same product going into it. Other than with medical, you have to do more certain things to make sure that what you're getting. Any questions? Take you into the lab. Travis Nelson, he's our spec gas site manager, and he's in the lab. Right now it's about 15,000. Oh yes, we do have seasonal. Farm season kicks in, we have a spike in that, and then farm season when the harvest kicks in, so I have a lot of farmers on that.
Okay.
Cold season, then you see a spike maybe in medical, things like that. Hi.
Travis, Specialty Gas Lab here. And so we'll start outside. On this manifold right here, we fill ultra-high purity helium, argon, nitrogen. In this case, we're filling air, about 20% oxygen and nitrogen. And so we'll fill those on this rack. We can fill 12 or 24 at a time. And after that, the air, the oxygen, nitrogen are added. Because of the way we add those into the cylinder, there's a chance that they aren't totally mixed or homogenized. So what we'll do is we'll take the cylinders, put them on the inversion table we have. We'll just wash the gas back and forth with the cylinder. And the way I like to conceptualize it is if you fill one of those cylinders with water, drop about 4 or 5 drops of blue sky into it, you can see it swirl down around and not really disperse. So you put it on there and wash the water back and forth, and eventually you'll have a well-homogenized blue liquid mixture there. And the gas is really behaves the same way. Okay? So that's kind of the low-tech part of what we do. We'll go inside and check out the high-tech. Lab, we fill gas mixtures, and we might even fill the same sorts of mixtures that we fill out there. But we do it by gravimetrics, which is measuring the mass of the gas going on the cylinder. Outside and in the industrial end, they use temperature and pressure to determine what the composition of the mix is within the cylinder. And here we'll actually calculate to get that air mix, the 20% oxygen nitrogen. We'll calculate how many grams of oxygen to add and how many grams of nitrogen. And then we'll slowly meter those into the cylinders. And there's a scale inside that measures to the 10th of a gram, which is about the mass of human hair. And that's how precise we can be with the gravimetric additions. So we'll blend the cylinders here. It's got an orbital head that allows us to blend multiples at once. It's designed so that whatever is on the scale is representative of what's in the cylinders here. After we've done that mixture, we'll take them out to the inverter and homogenize them. And then we'll bring them in here and analyze the mixes on various analytical equipment we have. We have gas chromatography, we have infrared spectroscopy. We work with the Department of Natural Resources, and they actually have the same gas chromatograph that we do. So what I'll do is create calibration mixtures for him and then send them, and he'll analyze them on his same instrument. So it tells him what he's looking at. For instance, outside, we made these airs, and we'll analyze the amount of oxygen within the cylinder on this paramagnetic analyzer. Oxygen is actually a magnetic gas. And so as it begins to flow into this instrument, you'll see it respond. And it'll eventually stabilize and tell us how much oxygen is in this cylinder. Beyond just the percentage level, we also make numerous part per million level blends. So 1% is 10,000 parts per million, and we can get down into the single digit part per million. So if you can imagine a swimming pool filled with 1 million golf balls, you take one of those out, paint it red, put it back in, and mix them all up. That's the level of accuracy and precision that we're able to hit with the lab with this equipment. And then we'll confirm the contents of the cylinder with the analytical equipment, because that's really what we're guaranteeing our customers. We're certifying it for them. And then on the other side of the lab, we will transfill these materials into disposable or refillable cylinders in this case. So what we'll do is we'll blend our mother mix in the same fashion as we would gravimetrically, and then we'll hook it up and we'll draw a vacuum on these small target cylinders and then transfill that blend into these cylinders. This is engineered in such a way that it will meter the gas or allow the gas to flow at even rates into every cylinder, so whatever is in this is adequately represented into this cylinder. And the most common use for these is by police departments for the calibration of their breath alcohol or breathalyzer instruments. We do a lot of business with them regarding that. Some of the part per million blends that we create will be used by places that are doing emissions monitoring. Like if there's a smokestack, they have to monitor what they're emitting into the atmosphere, often on the part per million level, and report that to the EPA. And so they have to have a way of telling whatever instrument they're analyzing that on what it looks like. If I handed you an apple and you've never seen an apple before, you probably want a picture to compare the two and say, okay, this is an apple. Same sort of thing, they rely on us to create calibration mixtures that they use to tell their instrument what it's seeing, and then therefore they can monitor what's being polluted into the atmosphere. We're totally NIST traceable, so that's kind of the highest level of traceability, because we always need to be able to prove what we're saying is in that cylinder. We're governed by ISO 17025 parameters as well, and so it allows us a structure to maintain our integrity and the integrity of the mixes we sell. We do some medical gases outside. We also do medical mixtures within the lab. So we'll do like lung diffusion, and then you breathe it out into an instrument that would monitor what your lung capacity and efficacy is. And we create those standards in here that doctors' offices or hospitals will use to assess the health of their patients. So, any questions?
I just was thinking, one of the reasons for Manufacturing Day is to highlight, the careers in manufacturing. What kind of degrees are needed to, or skills?
Well, I have a degree in
Is it a
chemistry.
science, a chemistry?
Yeah.
Just a regular?
Yeah, chemistry, chemical engineering,
Okay.
even physics really would be applicable. There's a lot of heavy science at the top level of what's done here. So, anything else? I think Matt's going to lead you on to the next part of the
Yep.
tour.
I have the pleasure of leading you to the next piece. So, follow me, please.
That's a big thing. That's awesome. It sounds like a lot of your gases are made to measure other things.
Wow,
Yeah.
I kind of understand now some stuff.
Why did we say
Because we use them to condition these cylinders.
Vinegar solution to pickle your pickles.
Good morning. So, my name's Matt. I'm the ELMO's Director of Production. I'm responsible for the production half of the facility, distribution, service repair, most of the things that happen inside the facility that aren't sales related. So this is our service station. So we repair the welding machines from Miller, Lincoln, Hypertherm. Most of the manufacturing we sell equipment for. Fix welding guns. We go in there and get some gases as far as so custom built solutions for the application that they need to be used for, whether it's for a hospital or a manufacturing facility or chemical plant. And then when you were talking about the jobs that are offered at ELMO as part of it, so we basically have anywhere from an entry-level position that could be cylinder sorting, on the side where you're looking over there where we're producing the gases, to a person that repairs welding equipment, which could be have some sort of a electronics background, or like Ron Gilmore here, he's in charge of our cryogenics division. So he's got training on how to engineer a system and how to design something that's safe for use with gas. Like Travis said, chemists. So it's kind of a wide range of potential possibilities. And a lot of people, especially the ones that are here, I mean, they've been here for 30 years. They started out of high school, kind of progressed their way through to some sort of a shift lead position. But it's kind of a wide-ranging opportunities or capabilities. So we're going to go up to our retail store. So this facility, on top of being a production facility, also does distribution. It has a retail presence. So most of our stores, we have 9 locations. The other locations we have a distribution presence. So this facility retail store covers 43 counties, I believe. Sally the sales rep. So they cover all the needs of the customers that call in to this facility. So the 2 trucks will deliver, basically either side of the freeway in a 500-mile radius. Just a huge swath of property. So the store presence starts on this side of the building. So basically, you get over, they have their own gas inventories, they have their own margins inventories, because the fact that you don't want the fill plant to subtract from what they have. You want them to always have a hand and not everybody the second lot. So they maintain their area of operations to take care of their trucks and their customers who come in. So we have customers that we'll call gases from this side of the building and then supplies from that side of the building. But in here is their warehouse for items that their customers pick up on a normal basis. Whether it's welding wire or welding rod or abrasives or safety supplies or the gases that are related to it. They'll deliver to a couple hospitals, convalescent homes. Basically just the whole breadth of from farm to manufacturing to patient care to maintenance and repair at a production plant. So over here is the retail store. This would be where a customer would come in if they needed to come in and pick up a product. Or if they just wanted to come in and look at something. So a lot of times you'll have somebody come in, a farmer will come in and look at a welding machine because they're they've seen it on the internet, but they want to touch it because they're considering buying it. So they'll come in and then they'll talk to one of the gentlemen that works in the store and ask questions about, will this fit my need? Will this product actually do what I need to do? And a lot of times it's, the customer knows what they need, but not every time. So we try to add the expertise in that application. But the store has a wide range of products, from safety, something you can use in your yard, gardening gloves, safety glasses, all the way up through, the different types of metalworking tools, grinders and abrasives that go along with it. Basically anything that our customers should need on a normal basis, based upon past history of what they bought. Over the years, the business has changed a lot. Somebody mentioned on the last tour that they were looking at the welding heads and said, they're all auto darkening electronic heads, where it used to be, all manual flip front. So the goal is always to keep up with technology and keep up with our customers' needs and make sure that we have the right products at the right time to be able to satisfy all their needs and wants. Anybody have any questions? Anything they've seen in the store? I'll turn it over to Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim Mullinex, HR Generalist here at ILMO. I hope you've enjoyed the tour today. As you may have noticed on our tour, we have several different types of careers available here at ILMO. We have something for the high school graduate up to someone who has a college degree or maybe something in between. Of course, when we get a candidate, it's great if they have industry knowledge, but that's not always a necessity. We like to offer different types of training here in-house and outside of the company as well to make sure that our employees are up to date on industry trends, technology, and the latest safety requirements. For an employee who begins work with ILMO and thinks, hey, I really enjoy this type of work, I want to grow within the industry, expand my knowledge, we have a wonderful tuition reimbursement program that we are more than happy for anyone to take advantage of. Aside from the positions you've seen today, we offer several different positions here, from accounting, human resources, IT, but we also have a variety of drivers here for individuals with a Class A CDL, hazmat endorsement, as well as a variety of sales positions. If at any time anyone has a question about a future career here at ILMO or maybe a job posting you may have seen, feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to see what I could do. hrjobs@ilmoproducts.com is generally one of the best ways. Does anyone have any questions about anything? No? Okay. Well, if there are not any questions, I want to thank everyone for coming. And we really appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed the tour.
Thank you so much for having us and opening your doors. That's
It's awesome.
I'll go ahead and I can collect the safety glasses and I'll walk everyone back around. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mine are mine.
Thanks. All right. Let's go this way. Yep, thanks for coming.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much for having us.